Right, live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to second episode of Goon Goblet Show. There's a lot of noise coming from your from your background, boss man. What's going on here? What's going on here?
What it is, outside. You already know.
We
We got the
got
we got the geese. The
well,
geese down by the lake, swimming and leaving.
that's crazy. We outside, I guess. Well, anyways, it's me, your boy Marvin, the host. I'm with team. He's outside, as you said,
Yes,
and
sir.
Mr. Kenny. What
What's
man,
up,
Kenny?
guys? How's it going? That's yes.
Yes, this episode talk about the reverse Miller himself, Ezra Thawne,
Oh my.
the individual menace that's been a menace for the past few weeks since I want to say May, right? I think that's when s- start
April. Maybe
first
April. I remember
May,
seeing some stuff.
maybe April, somewhere between April and May when they started uh being a menace. Uh,
Mhm.
just to be sure, remember, gentlemen, person identifies as non-binary, and in our code of ethics here and professionality, continue identifying them as they them, right?
All
Mm.
right.
All right. So yeah, for anyone who's not really that into like celebrity lives and stuff like that, long story short, Ezra Miller, person hired to play as Barry Allen in The Flash, who you saw as the Flash in the both versions of the Justice League movie. In that one cameo on the Peacekeeper show, the one cameo in the first Suicide Squad movie,
Mhm.
and for the past since May or since April or May, he's been they've been falling out, starting in Hawaii, throwing hands at people, threatening people. I'm pretty sure one time they threw a chair at someone and busted their head open. And of most recently, here's Hey everyone, here's our guest star, Chuks. Say hello to the
Buzz
people,
the boat.
Chuks.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
Never
on.
mind.
Am I technical difficulties? Technical difficulties. But anyways, and most recently he's been facing some legal issues because apparently he helped this woman he met in Hawaii
Mhm.
uh escape from a abusive relationship with her kids. Helped her take her kids all the way to his farm in Vermont, where the actual
Mhm.
controversy comes from the fact that um that place had a whole lot of weed smoked around, a whole lot of guns. The baby had a bullet in its mouth, as in chewing on the bullet, not like.
What?
Wait. What's
Bite
going
the
on?
bullet.
Hey, there we go, Choosy. Here's our guest
Yeah,
star,
Buzz the
Choosy.
boat.
Now I'm just giving a rundown of the Ezra's controversy,
Okay.
latest one.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about the late arrival.
Worries, but
I
yeah,
be 10 push-ups.
You're right.
hey, but yeah, that's what's been going on. Um, Amongst those issues, the fact that there's a lot of illegal shit going on that farm, like
Mhm.
beyond what's going on with that woman. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, that's where they are. That's where young Ezra's at. Not looking good.
It's looking really not good. He about to be put out a on the run album.
they,
Oh, JK.
Damn.
or they. I don't know what's going.
Devious niggas.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I really don't know what's going on. I'm not confused. I'm not surprised by this because I don't really knew anything about Ezra before all this. I
I
just
didn't
knew
either.
I just knew they looked a little awkward. People were hyped when they had that one outfit in that one year of the Met Gala at that
Mm.
like
Oh yeah.
people were like, oh, so creative, and because it's a Met Gala, you have encouraged to be artsy with
Okay.
your outfit.
People showing out.
hmm they seemed normal, nothing to
Like
know.
Gucci Man and Met Gala.
But now there's this whole thing going on, and they're running around being a
Mm.
criminal, a thug.
Yeah, I was man. I'm so blown by this stuff. It's like it doesn't even line up. It's like it had to be. I feel like it had to be some kind of drugs or something. Because even the family was talking about his eyes were dilated when he was
Oh
moving
yeah,
erratically.
that's
Yeah,
justified.
like,
Yeah, if that's the case, yeah, it has to be. No reason.
pop the perky.
Pop the perky, now he's sweating.
Papa Papa Perky. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what they were doing, but they were on something. That shit must have been strong.
Said pop a perky, then I go out the way.
Out the
So
way, throwing chairs like it's a hell in the hell in a cell match.
Damn.
Said harass a minor, then I go out the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention
Crazy,
about
dude.
the supposed he kidnapped,
Yeah,
ruined her
they
whole
kidnapped the
school
minor.
career.
Yeah.
Ruined her whole school career for what?
Damn.
Right. And it was apparently disproved on the child's social media that they weren't actually kidnapped.
Oop.
Oh,
Right.
right, but doesn't change
That's
the
all it
fact
is.
about the fact that this whole situation kind of
Oh, 100%. 100%.
like congratulations, you disproved one crime.
Mhm. I'm not trying to absolve him at all. Honestly, I'm glad that it was disproved because that means that the minor didn't actually get kidnapped. But this man still needs to, or they still need to face some justice because that shit was out of pocket.
Harassing people.
Yeah, harassing minors. And yeah, and the rest of the family too with the gun.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He
Damn,
had a bulletproof vest on.
that Flash movie about to hit different.
Yeah, like Warner Brothers.
Come on, Warner Brothers, come on.
Gotta say something.
I'll say this
I'm
in
gonna
all
need you to
seriousness though.
say
Like,
something, baby.
I'll say this. I'm just like, this man has been like on the literal tirade. I'm just like, hey man, I'm not one for canceling, but at this point, I don't know if I want to see that man as a Flash. I'm not gonna hold you.
Slick,
I'm gonna need to see that man get out.
slick, a
No, bro.
recast.
Oh yeah, recast is always always like a viable thing. You know, give somebody else an opportunity to come up.
Question
He
is like,
reversed that. He
He
reversed
can
that role.
appreciate it. It seems.
the question is, is it even reasonable? Because I think at this point they're too deep in the
No,
production.
Flash. It's the movie Flashpoint, right?
Yeah, I
So
mean after it's
literally,
done.
For the sequels, though, for the sequels, they could recast.
no, it's not even for the sequels. They can do with that movie. That's a literal time, universe altering movie.
That's
Flashpoint.
true.
He literally creates a separate universe and comes back to a different Earth.
Mm,
He
That's
literally
true.
can do that.
I'm,
I could just happen.
I mean, they did
just
show
write it
like
in.
they did show like two of them at the same time in one of the trailers. So I guess anything's possible.
Mm.
Hey, they got money. They can make a new trailer. Shit. They be getting large ass budgets for these types of movies. So shit.
Mhm.
Shit, they can't have a new trailer. Spoiling the end of the movie, Blonde Berry.
They're gonna have Ezra Miller's location in the trailer. Find out he out in Barbados.
Oh damn.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Rihanna would let him touch his her island, you know. Over Rihanna's dead body.
Yeah, right. Mm. Go hit him with it.
Man, but I'm really curious to where this leads, right? Because we haven't really had really had a court case with it. Because every other time, like they've been selling it like in private.
Mm-hmm.
They've been lucky about, but I don't know.
they catch him this time, they're gonna put him on trial, right? Because he was actually brandishing a firearm. So I mean, like,
I mean, he had firearms in a farm unattended to,
true.
and
But
he
I feel like this is a heavier charge, is it not? Right? Like brandishing it in front of people, like that. I'm pretty sure that's a bigger charge than the previous one, isn't it?
I'd imagine, but did he brandish it? Because it's just, I thought when I read it, it just said like he had him lying around. Kids are like touching it.
Oh
Uh,
nah, the one with
oh,
the family when he had the family when he like opened up his like coat or whatever and he had like the bulletproof vest on and he had his gun on and he was like brandishing it, talking stuff about like Rastafarians and whatnot and like making threats.
okay. First, yeah. I feel that's bound to happen. Second of all, Rastafarians, what they do?
It's not
Yeah.
even Jamaican, bro.
You don't like Jamaicans? That's it. I guess.
But that kind of racist.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, my Rastafarian friend feel better.
yeah. Like, what is his Rastafarian ties? I don't know why he was. I don't know why he brought that up. Like with the forget what was he mentioning? He was saying something had Rastafarian roots or
Uh,
Rastafarian ties.
maybe he's talking about his family lineage.
Maybe.
I don't think it was that,
Nah,
but
I highly doubt.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't him. He was talking. He was talking about something else. I forget what it was.
but Google search time, baby.
What came up.
Oh,
The Flash actor went on to bring on Parcheesi and his Rastafarian roots.
Yeah, yeah. The board game Parcheesi, I think, or the
Yeah,
game.
Parcheesi.
Yeah.
oh, the board game. Wait, what? Wait, what's? But it says here when I look up Parcheesi, it says it has Indian roots. It's adaptation of an Indian game board
Yeah,
game.
that nigga tweaking.
So
Whoa.
Said it a thing. Then lost his temper, or well, he goes by they. Their temper when asked which sect of the Rastafari movement it originated from. So he got upset when he had to basically say, "Oh, where did it come from then? If it has Rastafari roots."
Oh, and then that's when he started threatening him, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, talk about talk to me like that. You'll get yourself in a serious situation. That's crazy.
Bro, it's really that serious? Like,
Yeah.
just you don't want to admit that you're wrong, that you're just capping. So you're gonna like pull out a
Oh,
firearm in front of his family and the kid?
just because he couldn't identify the Rastafari root.
Right, bro.
Because I got the article too. It's on the Daily News.
Yeah, I just I was reading through that one too.
At this point, Urza explodes and starts screaming directly into my face. They said, "You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. What did you say to me? What did you say to me?" The neighbor replied, adding that Miller then opened their jacket to reveal a gun on their head.
Wait. Ezra Miller did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
He
I
was
swear
buggy
to you,
balling.
that man is Eobard Thawne, bro. That man the reverse Flash, bro. I don't know. What is this?
He about to reverse that role contract.
The only
Ooh-wee.
way I'm gonna see him in that movie got a yellow suit, bro. He gotta be for real. What?
That's some actual like monkey activity.
Ooh.
There's very few times people actually use this word and it actually makes sense. But this is absolutely treachery.
Wait, no, he's gotten our
That's true.
patented. This news has gotten our patented bonobo seal of disapproval.
Yeah, yeah,
Noble seal of approval, indeed.
yeah. That's some true activity right there. Jesus Christ.
I I don't really know how to react to this no more. I feel like we should have seen this coming because I remember a few years back, someone tried to
Mhm.
approach him, someone tried to approach them. And they proceeded to choke them all of a sudden when
I
they got
didn't
too
see that
close.
one.
Now it was years ago. It was years ago. I think on the same year like the first version Justice League movie was
Mhm.
being worked on or just released, whichever one
Mhm.
comes first. Um,
Mhm.
there was this fan coming in trying to get them. Wow, I'm bad at this. Binary. Um,
They'd be alright.
but so I'm just one person in the sea. Damn, that's a
Damn.
strong side.
Mm.
But yeah, I think they tried to approach Ezra for an autograph. I think it was with a Marvel one, and they proceeded to be mad aggressive for no reason and choked them out. I don't know why. I find that sure. I feel like
Were they
that's
not? Were they not being watched after that?
no
Like,
because after that there was silence.
mm, I feel yeah, that was a red flag. Like, Jesus Christ. Apparently, it only continued like in the downward spiral.
2020
Sheesh.
did that. Iceland too. Come on European soil. In Iceland, one of more in the cut countries. Come on, bud.
Mm.
Come
I
on,
wouldn't be
bro.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to spin it like, oh, the pandemic had everybody in a trance. You know, everybody was acting a little crazy.
I mean, people already feel that way. Like I
Yeah.
think that.
True.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna keep it a band. Pandemic or
Mhm.
not, I don't think this absolves him of anything. He just
No, it
I'm
wrong.
not
don't.
talking
It
about
don't.
this
It definitely does
situation.
not. It definitely
It
does
doesn't,
not.
no.
It definitely does
Not at
not.
all. Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
What's good, AD?
So
Like it's definitely wildly inappropriate.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm just saying, like, let's say this story of him like not actually kidnapping the kid is all right. Number one,
Mhm.
I don't think he owns legally those guns that they found. Number two,
Mhm.
pretty sure that marijuana is not legal where they found it at. Wait, was it what Hawaii or something?
No, the farm in question is in Vermont. So in the latest controversy, he helped this woman that he met in Hawaii take her and her kids to escape from some
oh,
abusive husband of hers. Or at least,
To Vermont.
yeah. I mean, well, at least on her side of the story, he was abusive, and
Mhm.
Ezra
I
took
don't
them all
not
the way
believe
to
the.
Vermont to live there in his on that farm, which is also a weed farm for some upcoming like weed business Ezra was planning to do with a friend of theirs.
Mhm.
I'm assuming that at this point it was illegal then in
yeah.
Vermont.
Yeah,
Okay.
weed is
Yeah.
actually legal in Vermont.
Yeah, the only problem right now is that the amount of weed they're growing there is illegal. Like it went past the whatever limit they
Um,
set for each weed farm.
oh, so
But
that's what I got brought up.
that's one of the things that might be one of the problems Ezra might face. I bet.
Mhm.
I blame their friend. Their friend talked too much, to be honest. Because when they were
Mhm.
when that friend got interviewed, I guess he started bragging about how much weed they got, and I
No,
think that's how.
man.
I mean, your 5 seconds of fame, you got to use it somehow, right?
Exactly.
I guess so. I guess so.
5 seconds to 5 months.
I'm just saying, like almost like Edgar could have came up above all this if he just didn't allow it to escalate, or they did not allow it to escalate. But
Mhm.
I guess ego was too strong.
I mean, shit.
Maybe
And
the
it
pussy
just
too.
continued to compound and compound, and it just became a very unfavorable situation. Which I'm
Mhm.
like, man, I mean, you're a grown person, dude. Like,
Mhm.
come on, like, you have all this like, if I'm being very frank, regardless of people's opinions on the DC movies, that's still a come up of a career, right?
Mhm.
Any one of us get a role in one of those, we're set for a good minute. So it's just like you wasted that opportunity because you were pissed off, huh?
Sounds about right.
Huh?
I mean, the thing is, I don't think they've at least from the movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a band.
Yeah, there's something on that.
Even if they didn't yet, they will. They will.
Probably after this, they're gonna
I wouldn't put it
quietly
past them.
replace him.
Yeah, quietly phase him out.
It's not gonna quietly do anything. They're definitely gonna be like, yeah, abrupt. Get your ass out of here.
Headlines.
There's no need for
That's
that.
for the true optics. Just be like, yeah, we put him out.
Literally. There's such thing as bad PR being can give something certain attention and it becoming popular. But like this is not the type of stuff you want. I promise you, you didn't want this connected to the Flash at all.
No, not at all. Which got
Especially because they're already struggling with DC movies in general.
It's like, bro, like I'm just like they barely got to keep Amber Heard and you started with this nonsense, bro. Come on.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's right. Amber Heard was
Oh,
DC
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie.
DC's down bad.
DC's down terrible.
I know it's so
Yeah.
hard. It's hard. It's hard. You know, we're lucky enough to still have movies that are more or less in the DCEU, man. So
No,
even
I'm just simply saying, like they said they're gonna keep Amber Heard, which I'm like, I guess, right?
I mean, she needs to pay. Hey, she needs to pay the settlement.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like,
Mhm.
I can see why you would keep her in a movie, I guess, but at the same time, I'm like, fine, whatever. I mean, like, she's playing Mara, right? She's not gonna be that important until like there's another Aquaman movie. Mara's not
Mhm.
necessarily doesn't necessarily become a Justice League member until like way late.
Yeah, and I could see them keeping her because the stuff that she was doing, basically, she was just lying a lot and exposing herself. She was lying and exposing herself. But you said what?
I don't know, considering like if she was a dude, she definitely would have got the fuck out of there.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
for
gonna hold
sure.
you.
Oh, 100%.
We're talking about like a person who's domestic abusing. Like, is that there's definitely no. Well, I mean, they can see the light side. There is no light side. Like, they're keeping her based on the fact that they made some promises to her that they do feel they need to keep. I think that's 100% the reason why. Yes. Otherwise, they definitely would have replaced her. Because Jason Momoa and the director have come out like, yeah, we just have to have her. We just have to have her. I'm sorry, guys. We just, what? Huh?
Really?
They said her.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, she probably. I think there's a rumor that she might not be in the Aquaman movie anymore, though. But, but she's definitely gonna be in the next Justice League, the next appearance. Right? So, but yeah, like, I'm sorry, but like, Ezra, you fumbled hardcore for no reason. Why did you choose to be a dumbass?
I don't know. Something must have happened. Something must have happened during the years.
Has he had has he had more career success than this at a point? Like anything as big as this?
Yeah. Well, no, not as big as, but they've had other roles that are pretty okay and prominent. Like,
I haven't seen.
Our
movie, I forget. I think it was what Confessions of a Wallflower. I forget the title name, but it was a pretty
that one. Yeah,
movie.
I remember that one. Yeah.
And like several other movies he was in, or they were in, but like regardless, this is still like it's like the Gina Carano situation. It doesn't matter if you've had better stuff or lucrative stuff in the past. This is the big break.
That's exactly the point that I'm about to make.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly
Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly the point I was gonna make because like it's been a seemingly like common occurrence that like once like people get to like these super big achievements, like stuff starts to get a little wavy, stuff goes to their head, and then they start like acting weirdly or like self-sabotaging or something like that just ends up messing it up.
Yeah, but I
I was,
think my other thing I have to ask is that may be true, but we're talking about the justice. That
Mm,
movie didn't really work out as well as
it still was a
anyone hoped.
blockbuster. It still
Yeah,
mhm.
like, critically, you're correct, but like it still was a blockbuster. It sold well. They
it's,
made their money back.
they did. Yeah, yeah.
Made their money back and profited a lot. Like I'm
But
still a big
not the studios. I'm talking about like individual actors and actresses.
I'm saying both. That's all I'm saying both. Like it's a just a
Mhm,
big deal, right? Regardless of
mhm,
right, like let's say the next I don't know Jurassic Park movie comes out and is like the most dog shit movie ever. As long as it was popular
mhm.
enough, that's your career. It starts there and it can only go up, and that's a good start. That's a great start. So I mean, no, what the Ezra Miller thing is just like they've been in the limelight for like a good portion of their life because they've been in like quite a few movies, and some of
Yeah,
them
like
were kind of
maybe.
like higher profile movies as well. So it's just
Yeah.
like it's not like they don't know how to act. So it's like, yeah, no, like this is not just like some random occurrence out of nowhere. Like I'm just like, I think they just finally are just like, let me just be myself, and it just ended up they were an asshole.
Wait, so being yourself is harassing minors and brandishing firearms to a family on drugs?
Well, to him, it's probably, hey, I'm justified in harassing these people considering they are questioning my worldview, so I'm going to yell at them. Hey, I don't care that this person's age or possible threat to me. They've threatened me. I'm going to protect myself with a firearm. That's probably their perspective. Not saying I believe that that's correct or that it
Mhm.
is correct. I'm just, I'm just simply
I think it's
saying like
more in line.
one
I think it's more. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying it's correct or anything. I'm just saying, like, a lot of the times when we look at things with logic, it's definitely not in the perspective of the person being illogical. Because when you think about the person being illogical, everything makes sense. Oh no, they're attacking me. They're doing stuff to me. I got to react like this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably what they're
Reactive
doing.
mindset.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think it. To the point that I was making earlier, especially because like this is like a, this is his biggest thing yet, right? So it's like, and it's a huge event. And so it's like it goes into that thing where it's like, oh, you think maybe you're too big to fail, and you start moving a little sloppy. When it goes to your head.
Yes, I guess that's the one thing that makes me glad I don't really have aspirations for fame myself. It seems like there's like certain routes you can go down on,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them can be summarized as like, um either all the fame goes to your head and the stress kind of ruins you, or like kind of just you just there, I guess. I mean, I don't know how else to describe any other route beyond like, oh, fame goes to your head, or you don't last very long. Someone famous.
Mm-hmm.
But that could be what's going on. All that fame has gone to their head, especially with the whole Flash movie being hyped up like to the max. Even though on the low, they're kind of overshadowed by Michael Keaton. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't really have any other projects lined up that's like super cool, super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
At least like some of the other actors that are in the big movies, especially big superhero movies, say that they're in like stuff
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. Right now it's a little I guess for me, as far as I've noticed, a little dry with Ezra minus.
Let's see.
We'll see what happens. We have to wait and see what big bosses that Warner Brothers Discovery decided to do.
Mm. We're gonna be hearing that Ezra Miller the racetrack
And
on the Run album.
what's the name of that one TK song?
The
The
race.
race.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'm sorry. Sorry. But yeah, speaking
Definitely,
the
definitely
race,
hits different.
the race,
Mhm.
the Ezra
I
Miller
just never
remix.
thought that somebody of such status could be this wild and immature. Kind of
I'm
crazy.
okay. Let's not exaggerate, Kenny. Yes, you can. It just that
I
this is
like
the
the
most
Gina
recent.
Carano did it.
This is just like a higher tier.
You kind of right.
Yeah,
This is
because Gina Carano did it. Amber Heard did it.
her
Will Smith was fooling at the Oscars.
wife ain't shit.
Mm.
Ezra's is just more crazy. They were actually up on that straight up violence.
Hmm. Yeah, that was like an actual like volatile situation. Because like yeah, because the way the family was describing it, they definitely said that it looked like he was under the influence of drugs. So that could have made it super volatile.
Probably both.
Mm-hmm.
It was it was them and also the drugs at the same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just again I don't want to. I don't like bringing up drugs. It feels like it absolves them of the stuff that
You
they
think
did.
so?
I'm just like I do. That's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it was the drugs. It wasn't me. Because it was the drugs. Like it feels like they can't. Like it almost removes the need to take for them to take responsibility when we say people are on drugs and stuff like that. It's like
Mm.
no,
But it's not
no.
like the drugs were just injected into them. They chose to actively take the drugs, so there's their part in it
Well,
right there.
but at the same time, there it depends, right? That's all I'm
I,
saying. Like
I feel
it
what you're
feels
saying.
absolving, is what I'm
I feel
saying.
what you're
It's not.
saying.
I'm just like it don't matter about no drugs. That person, a wild person for sure. They deserve the jail time,
Hmm.
not just jail time, the jail time,
The jail time?
the jail time.
You need the bathroom special? I'm kidding. Let me stop.
That's literally wild. I didn't say anything about that. That's quote that for King 2000. That's insane.
I mean, that's
That's
what they. I mean, actually, not that. It's probably gonna be worse when he does go to jail and they find out he was messing with kids, or they were messing with kids, because that's even worse.
all right. Do you have anything to point at them messing with kids in that kind of way?
Yeah, he was like, or they were touching, like they were like complimenting the kid, like touching him on the hips and everything, like trying to seduce him and whatever. It was like full
That's
on
what happened.
sexual harassment of a minor. Yeah,
That's what happened.
yeah,
I need. I don't because that's a whole different. That's a
yeah.
whole different conversation.
I
I
thought you
didn't see
knew.
anything about this.
I
No,
thought you knew.
I just thought that kidnapped somebody, not
Yeah,
that
no,
they were soliciting child stuff.
no,
That's
it was,
crazy.
yeah, he was actually harassing the minor.
That's wild.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag reverse flash. Crazy.
Hashtag
That's a
reverse
reverse that
flash.
contract.
Shit. And one of the trailers that had like two of them and two flashes in the same room. Maybe one of them is reverse flash, and that'll be even funnier by the time it that.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah. Guess it's been the mini Goon Goblet episode 2. Catch y'all next time on episode 9 of the podcast. episode 3 of this one. Who knows? Night.
Hey, bye. Have a beautiful time.